In 1921, Edith Cowan was the first woman elected to an Australian Parliament. Today, 100 years later, women make up approximately 37% of all representatives in Australian parliaments. While this is a significant improvement, there is still a lot more that needs to be done to make sure that our representative democracy is truly representative.
Understanding of how much it changes people's lives was something that I'd learned through literature, through current affairs, through understanding history, through my own cultural inheritance from my Irish immigrant parents. Everything about my life, being a sister, being a mother, being a daughter, my friends, my relationships, all of those things are assets for a life in politics. If you can remember who you are and remember that you're there to serve people, Parliament is an amazing thing to be part of.
I'm really pleased to be one of the founding members of the Friendship Group for Women in Politics. I see it as an education process, both what the job is and how you get into it. It's critically important that we have great people, great women representing particularly regional Australia. And so I'm pleased to be part of a group that I see can directly mentor and encourage women into these important jobs.
I think it's really important that as women who have been elected, that we support other people to realise their own ambitions. Some who have ambitions to be elected at local, state or federal level, but also encourage women who might not have that ambition to be elected just yet, but might think that they can contribute to our parliamentary processes in some other way.
Someone says to you, a man says to you, so who's looking after the kids? Or when I was going for a job and someone on the panel said to me, so have you finished having children yet? Or when I got pregnant with my third child, someone said to me, actually many men said to me as a joke, oh, haven't you heard of contraception? Ha ha ha. So that sort of casual, cumulative misogyny, it's really wearing, and women put up with it every day, everywhere, and it's not okay. We need to shine a light not just on the really terrible, horrible, horrific things that happen to women all around the world, but we also need to fight the little invidious casual sexism that happens each and every day to so many women right across Australia and around the world. And by shining a light, that's the way that we're going to call out this behaviour, draw a line in the sand and move forward. We need to stop it, and it needs to stop now.
Well, we need to change the culture in this place first and foremost. And, I don't even have to go down the path of why. We've seen all the evidence of how toxic a workplace the Parliament of Australia is, particularly towards women. So we need to clean our own backyard up first in our own workplace and prove to women out there, particularly young women, that we can work in a safe space and that we need to ensure that it is a safe space. So I think safety is first and foremost.
What I would change to make sure we get more women in politics is we need to ensure there is a more even playing field. At the moment, all the rules favour the status quo and they favour the incumbent. And so it really is a system geared towards maintaining the status quo, and that needs to change. I strongly believe independents are really moving that dial in terms of communities are putting forward representatives, especially professional women, standing up to represent their communities. They're no longer waiting around to be tapped on the shoulder by the political party selection process and pre-selection. And they are standing up for their communities.